Hello guys, Ashley here. I'm going to Asian fan, back there with another Vampire Diaries rant. And today we're going to talk about something that I feel like no one ever talks about, and that is the Vampire Diaries writers being obsessed with shipping. This got really out of hand to me. I feel like as the seasons went on, I feel like whenever someone just had an interaction or whenever two characters just talk, it was automatically just time to ship it. And I just felt like, dude, like, are you serious? Like, it was ridiculous. I feel like the shipping got really, really out of hand as the seasons went on. Like, okay, we got, in the first season, it wasn't that ridiculous. I mean, at that, really in the first season, it was just, really to me, Stefan and Elena. But Jeremy's with Vicky, Tyler's with Vicky, and Caroline and Matt become a thing, which I never bought the chemistry between her and Matt, and I really didn't care about Caroline until she became a vampire because I thought she was really, really annoying. I just feel like, and then like Bonnie and Jeremy, and then like that was weird. Like it's very, very weird. Bonnie and Jeremy never had any chemistry. Caroline and Tyler, I didn't care about that. Caroline and Stefan, people even ship like Elena with Klaus, and they ship Bonnie with Klaus. Actually, there are a lot of ships that you know that people do that I feel like, okay, this would have been interesting if they would have done this. I do think Klaus and Bonnie would have been interesting because of the circumstances, like, which is why I also think that Bonnie and Damon would have been interesting because of the circumstances. I feel like that is the real, like, those circumstances could really make it the enemies to lovers situation. But Elena and Damon, it never felt like it was hate between those two characters. You just knew, to me, it was about the good girl falling in love with the bad boy, in my opinion. It was never really about enemies to lovers. I feel like enemies to lovers fits more of Bonnie and Damon, and like Bonnie and Klaus. People shipped Cole and Bonnie. People shipped Kai and Bonnie. I shipped that too. I think that could have been interesting. But if things didn't go the way it went with him like trying to kill her and all of that, him stabbing her, I feel like if that wasn't what happened, I really would have been interested in Bonnie and Kai. But the thing is with that, which is what makes the writers so hypocritical, is that Bonnie can't be with a guy like like Kai, because he killed people, right? He was a serial killer, right? But it's okay for Elena to be with Damon, even though he sexually assaulted women, he treated women like scum, he treats his brother like trash, he almost killed your brother. It's okay for Elena to date him, but it's wrong for Bonnie to find any romantic interest in a guy like Klaus or in Kai. It's just ridiculous. It just shows the double standards when it came to female characters. The same thing too for Caroline. It was okay for Caroline to be interested in Klaus, even though all the horrible shit that he was doing. You got Stefan and Rebecca, Stefan and Caroline, Stefan and some chick named Valerie. Like, the shipping got really ridiculous. People shipping Catherine and Stefan. No. I think Catherine and Damon make a lot more sense to me than Catherine and Stefan. I don't know, when Nina plays Catherine, her and Paul have, like, it's weird, but even I noticed this, and even my sister noticed this. When she plays Catherine, I don't know what it is, but the chemistry between Nina and Paul just doesn't seem there. But when she plays Elena, it's magnificent. I don't know, it's weird. Maybe I'm the only one who noticed this, but to me, I just feel like whenever she plays Catherine, I just never really bought the chemistry. But when Nina plays Catherine and her and Ian have scenes together, I sense it. I feel like her and Damon really match each other a lot more because her and Damon are the exact same coin, and it just makes more sense. Makes a lot more sense to me. To me, honestly, I think the only two people that I honestly could have seen Damon with is Catherine or Rose. I think Rose and Damon would have been a very interesting pairing if they would have had kept Rose on. I don't know. Damon and Elena, I could never ever jig with it. When they were hinting something in like seasons 2 and 3 with her and Damon, I was still forever be a hard shift Elena shipper. But I understood that it had to happen because of the books. I get it, and I understood what they were doing. You know, Damon is a bad boy, Elena is the good girl. But like when I go back at it now, I feel like even though they have great chemistry and they're giving them these moments, I can't help but feel like that this is all just because Elena wanted to be the one to fix him. That this is all was just about. That she wanted to be the person to change him. And that Damon just wanted someone who looked like Catherine to pick him. He wanted to be picked so bad. And like, it's annoying. It was really annoying. And the reason why I can't ship it is because of all the horrible shit Damon has done to her and everyone that she so-called cares about. It's just really, really hard to separate it. And I just feel like I can't. I can't do it for the life of me. I feel like this show had a really, really hard time just letting things be. It was just always people getting together. It got really, really absurd. Majority of these ships made no sense together. They were just put together because of it. And like, it was dumb. I didn't really intend this video being long. I really just felt this is something I had to talk about because this is not just a Diaries problem. This is a CW problem. Especially the shows that came after, I would say like the mid 2000s. I would say Gossip Girl had a shipping problem. Gossip Girl had a very bad shipping problem. It was like if two characters talk for 2 minutes, oh, they're gonna make this into a relationship. I mean, it's ridiculous. I can't even keep count half relationships in Gossip Girl. There were just so many, half of them were useless. I think Gossip Girl was obsessed with shipping. I have not seen every CW show. I think Riverdale is really, really obsessed with shipping. Riverdale is really obsessed with shipping. They even advertise the ship names in the show, which is really cringy. Really, really cringe. They would mention the ships. They would wear T-shirts with the ship names on it. It's very, very cringe. I don't know why they do that. It's really cringy. Like the way I don't even make this a Riverdale rant, but am I the only one who finds it cringe when they say things like maybe we're in game? Like that show ruins. When that show mentions the word, it's the way the characters say it. Like maybe we're in game. Like I hate the way the characters say it in Riverdale. But this is not a Riverdale show review. Ciao. I really want to talk about Riverdale, but a part of me really doesn't because I really don't know what to say. But I feel like I don't know what to say, and I feel like I have so much to say. I don't know what to say about Riverdale. I honestly do not know what to say. It was an obsession of mine, and then it quickly went down the hill. Riverdale. But me personally, I feel like Vampire Diaries had a really bad time. They were obsessed with shipping. I don't know why, but they really were obsessed with shipping. It got outrageous. It got ridiculous. And I feel like they really needed to stop. It did quiet down, I would say, probably like after like season 5-ish. It got like, they quieted down. I don't really remember a lot of random ships in season 6. No, I don't really remember a lot of random ships. And like, in season 6 you got Delana, and then we got Stephen and Caroline, which I didn't mind in season 6, Stephen and Caroline. I just feel like after season 6 it got horrible. I didn't even mind Alaric and Joe. I thought they were cute, even though I feel like Alaric is a character who was on the show for way too long. I didn't really mind Alaric and Joe. I would have been more interested in Bonnie and Kai, honestly. I think that was a relationship that had a lot of potential. or Damon and Bonnie. I really would have loved Damon and Bonnie would have ended up together, in my opinion. In season 7, I think it was just Bonnie and Enzo. I couldn't really tell you who else hooked up. Oh, Stefan and some girl named Valerie. Really random. Yeah, I just think the Vampire Diaries had a shipping problem. Like I said, I feel like a lot of people don't mention this, and I feel like it needs to be talked about. I cannot stand this show's obsession with shipping. It's annoying, and it's ridiculous. I feel like if you had to ask me what show is probably the most obsessed with shipping, I'll probably have to say Degrassi, because Degrassi does. There are so many relationships in Degrassi that I can't even keep track of half of them. But I know that a lot of those relationships were random. Very, very random. I think Degrassi was probably really obsessed with shipping. I would definitely have to say Degrassi Next Generation. Definitely. There are a lot of relationships that just didn't make sense, and they just did it because, and it's just like, why? So, yeah, definitely have to say Degrassi. I'll have to say Degrassi, um, it would have to go Degrassi's number 1, then probably Gossip Girl, then The Vampire Diaries, then Riverdale. Because I feel like these 4 shows, the ships just got really out of control. It's like a lot of these characters were just hooking up with people because of it. And it's just like, dude, why? Like, why are you going to waste this actor's time by coming here as a love interest, only for them to be out of this season by the end of it because they're going back to their original love interest? It's just stupid. It's just a waste of time. But that's all we have today. I wanted to just keep it quick and short and sweet because there are a lot of rants of Vampire Diaries that I just, there's so many. There's so many rants that I want to save. I want to say the best for last, but I feel like y'all want to hear the real. Y'all want to hear the real shit. Y'all don't want to hear nothing about no shipping problem, but I feel like it needs to be talked about. I feel like the shipping problem just is something that always bothers me. Like the show's obsession with shipping. I don't understand why. But don't worry, because tomorrow I got a real interesting video for y'all. It will be a very sensitive and very triggering topic. So I will put it under. You can't watch it unless you're 18 or over. But know that it is a very interesting video. It's a very interesting video. It's something that needs to be talked about, and I feel like it's about time that I give my thoughts on this issue because I think everyone else has already talked about it except for me. But that was it for the Vampire Diaries today, and I'll see you guys next time.